Amy, are you still working? It's way past closing time, you know. Amy, answer me.
Sorry, Mom. My boss asked me to do some overtime.
I don't want to hear your excuses. You're unbelievable. You're already an embarrassment dropping out of high school, and you can't even make it home in time for dinner.
I'm sorry.
And look how late it is now. Hurry up, come home, and make dinner. Your father and Naomi are hungry.
Okay, I'll hurry. A few days later. Hey, Amy! I want to eat ice cream. So have some ready by the time I come home from school. I'm sorry, but when you get home, I'll still be at work. I can get you some on my way home, but that'll be around 7. What? No, that's too late. Just get some during your lunch break and drop it off at home. Come on, I can't do that. Takes me an hour to get from home to work and back. Your lunch break is from 12 to 1, right? Then you have 1 hour. But I won't have time to eat lunch. I don't care. You're an embarrassment to our family. You dropped out of high school. I'm going to a super elite private middle school. You have to listen to me. It's not like I wanted to drop out and start working. But you are a dropout. Don't say that to me. The reason I dropped out is because Mom and Dad wanted to spend their money on you. Ugh, stop being annoying. I didn't message you to hear you complain. If you don't buy me ice cream, I'm gonna tell Mom and Dad. Make sure it's Japanese green tea Haagen-Dazs. Fine. 1 year later. Hey, Mom. I just got home, but no one's here. And no one's touched the lunch and dinner I left for you guys. Did you all go out? Hello?
Stop texting me. The alerts are annoying.
I'm sorry, it's just that no one's here. So I was wondering where you are.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should at least tell you that. I don't want you to file a missing persons report or anything.
And what time are you coming home?
We're not coming home.
What?
Your father won the lottery.
The lottery?
$1 million.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. But what do you mean you're not coming home?
Naomi said since we have $1 million, she wants to go to high school in Beverly Hills.
A high school in Beverly Hills?
So we decided the whole family would go. And we've been getting ready to go for a while now.
No one told me.
Well, yes, we didn't tell you.
Why?
Because we're not going to take you, duh.
What?
I told you, the whole family was going to go.
So I'm not part of the family?
Doesn't that go without saying? A high school dropout like you can't be part of our family. You're an embarrassment to the family. And it's best to cut an embarrassment like you from our lives.
I can't believe you would say that. That's so mean.
Well, it doesn't matter now. We're already at the airport.
Are you serious? You're leaving today?
Yes.
Wait a second. What about Dad's job? His company doesn't have an office in Beverly Hills.
Oh, he quit.
He quit?
He didn't have a choice. We're moving far away. And we have $1 million. What's the point of working anymore?
What are you gonna do about this house? It's under Dad's lease, right?
We already ended our lease.
But all the furniture is still here.
It's too much work to take it with us, so we'll buy new furniture. We don't need it anymore, so just get rid of it.
I have to get rid of it?
Of course! We let you live with us until now. It's the least you can do.
I can't believe this.
Well, I guess if you want to keep living there, you can do whatever you want with it.
I can't afford the rent for this house.
I guess a high school dropout salary isn't much. Anyways, you're cut off from the family. Your father and Naomi, and of course I, will be changing our numbers. I know a lowlife like you will have a boring, unfulfilling life, but you do whatever you want.
Wait, Mom! 7 years later.
Amy, it's been a while.
Who is this?
Don't be silly, it's Mom. I'm so glad you're still using this number.
That's funny. I thought you cut me off from the family.
Oh, don't say that. You can at least hear what I have to say since I took the time to reach out to you. Where are you living now? It seems like you quit your old job, too.
Do I have to tell you?
Of course. Your father and I are heading there now.
What?
My friend told me you're living in a huge mansion now. What happened? Did some rich old guy take pity on a high school dropout and marry you? If it's a mansion, I'm sure you have a ton of empty rooms. So, I'll be happy to live with you starting today.
You can't come over now. I mean, didn't you say you were living in Beverly Hills?
Oh, well, we were scammed.
Scammed?
Someone told us about a great investment opportunity, so we gave them $500,000. But it was all a lie. We only have like $2,000 left. So, since we have a tight budget, we thought it was better to be here than in Beverly Hills, where everything is so expensive. We had no choice but to come back here.
Okay, so you're saying that you have no money and no place to live, so you want me to take care of you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, what's going on with Naomi?
Naomi?
You haven't mentioned her at all. Are you with her?
Oh, well, she said she was going to go live with her boyfriend.
She said what?
She said there was no way she was coming back here, so we left her behind. Anyways, that's that. Tell me your address.
I can tell you, but I don't think you'll want to come here.
Why?
I'm living in the villa that was part of Grandpa's mansion.
Grandpa?
Yeah, your dad.
What?
After you all left, my company let me stay in the company housing for about a year. And then I received Grandpa's obituary.
What? Are you serious? He died?
Yeah. I know stuff happened when you were little and you were estranged, but I guess they thought they should at least tell you that he passed away. So, Aunt Rose, your older sister, said she called you.
I didn't hear about any of that.
Yeah, I know, because you changed your number. But you didn't tell her that, so of course she couldn't reach you. So they had no choice but to have a funeral without you.
I had no idea.
And after the funeral, there was a will reading.
A will?
Yeah, I guess he looked into some stuff before he died, and he knew that I was left behind.
What?
And it seems like he was really mad about it. So his inheritance was left to Aunt Rose and me.
Are you serious? But wait, your grandpa didn't have enough money to build a mansion. He had a lot of property, but it was mostly worthless.
That worthless property's value soared thanks to a huge shopping mall being built. So he sold his properties and built a vacation home. And now I live here with Aunt Rose and her husband.
What? That's not fair.
It doesn't really matter if you think that. It's what Grandpa decided.
Okay, then give me your inheritance. I'm your mother, so I have a right to that money.
If that's your argument, I don't have to give you a penny.
What? You're my daughter. Don't be stupid and just listen to me.
No.
We're a family. Of course we should live together. As your parents, we have the right to live in your mansion.
I don't want this mansion. Aunt Rose does.
What? Does that mean...
Yeah, the deed is in Aunt Rose's name. Oh, and also, Aunt Rose and her husband legally adopted me.
What?
So what I'm trying to say is, you're not my mother anymore. You're my aunt. So I'm living with my mom.
Just wait a second.
What?
If Rose is the mansion's owner, who is paying the property taxes? If it really is a huge mansion, you need a lot of money for upkeep.
Oh, I guess you didn't know. Aunt Rose runs a pretty big IT company.
Wait, so she's the boss?
Yeah, Aunt Rose is the boss. And, while going to night school to get my GED, I also study programming, thanks to Aunt Rose's support. And I've been working at her company for 2 years now.
What?
You get it now, right? If you want to live here, you need Aunt Rose's permission. But Mom, I heard when you left home you stole $100,000 from Grandpa and Aunt Rose's savings. And Dad helped you steal it, right?
So
she said if you want to live with me that badly, to give back that $100,000. She's right next to me right now.
my sister's there?
Of course, she's been here from the beginning.
Why?
So, are you coming here or not?
You know I can't.
Okay, then I guess this really is goodbye.
What? Since we're not going to live together, there's really no point in us talking either.
Okay, well, I don't think we'll see each other ever again, but be well afterwards. When my parents and sister abandoned me, I was a teenager, and 7 years later, my shameless parents contacted me. Even though I told them off, I heard that they'd been wandering around mansions that they thought I was living in. And by chance, they ran into my aunt, who took them to the subsidiary of her company and is making them work off the $100,000 they stole from her. And my sister, she fell for a marriage scam and came home $50,000 in debt. And I ran into her when she was wandering around my mansion property. After speaking to my aunt, we decided that she would work off her debt at a different subsidiary from my parents. She works 7 days a week. A life ruined by sudden wealth. I made a promise to myself that I would never end up this way.